To your tip of the day. Today we want to take a look at how to reduce clutter with Outlook 2010's cleanup conversation feature. Now this tip can be watched in conjunction with our turn on or off conversations arrangement in the message list tip, which we have covered in the past. Outlook's new conversation cleanup feature is a great time saver and space saver as well, because it can delete older messages from a conversation while preserving all the information. And it does this by checking whether a later message contains the text of an earlier message. If it does, Outlook deletes the earlier messages and retains only the later one, which will contain the text from the earlier one. A keynote here is that Outlook will not delete messages with attachments, which is a great thing. Now the first thing you want to do is confirm that Show as Conversations feature is selected, and you can do this in the View tab in your ribbon and make sure that check mark is in the box for Show as Conversations. A key point here is that if there's no checkbox in there, then the Show as Conversation features won't be turned on, which means the cleanup conversation feature won't work. Next, what you want to do is clean up a conversation, and you can do this by selecting a conversation in your mailbox. And here we have training database prep. This, if I click on the arrow to the left of that subject line, will show me there are 4 messages that relate to this one subject line. And what I want to do is clean this up, and I can do that real easily by right-clicking on the subject line there, and I'll see second from the bottom an option for clean up conversation. So I'm going to select that by clicking with my left mouse button. Now a dialog box will appear asking me if I want to take a look at settings to clean up using the default settings or to cancel. Let's take a look at settings real quick. If I click on settings, my Outlook options will appear and the mail section will be selected automatically. If you scroll down a little bit on that screen, you'll see there are additional options that you can take a look at when you're looking at the cleanup conversation feature. Let's cancel out of here. So again, to get that pop-up menu to appear, I just right-click on Training Database Prep, the subject line, and at this point I can click Clean Up. And what it will do is, notice it only kept the latest email that was sent, because if I open that email, what you'll see is that the 4 email messages that were sent back and forth are included here, including my original email to Jessica. And so rather than keeping 4 emails, I was able to keep just 1, thereby saving memory on my Outlook account, which saves space on the Exchange server. So that is your quick tip for today, how to use the cleanup conversation feature in Outlook in order to reduce clutter in your mailbox.